Hello, good afternoon, dobar dan, dobrodošli u jednu novu video lekciju za engleski jezik. Da vidimo kako ide ta procedura kad vi uzmete nešto da čitate procedura, mislim u vašoj glavi, šta se dešava kad uzmete da čitate nešto, neki tekst recimo. Dakle, mi ćemo sada da čitamo, doduše nije tekst, nego su konverzacijske rečenice, dakle njih 20 i onda ćemo se vratiti opet na tih 20 rečenica sa onim crticama, dakle da vidite šta je od onoga što ste pročitali, šta je ostalo u glavi, čega se sećate. Dakle, tako to funkcioniše u stvari i kad učite nešto i kad čitate neki tekst na stranom jeziku. Znači, vi čitate, ne znate neku reč, podvučete je ili potrudi se da pročitate još jednom, da je zapamtite i šta bi trebalo posle toga uvek da uradite. Da kad završite sa čitanjem, zatvorite i probate da u glavi ili na papiru ili na kompjuteru otkucate, zamislite, zapišete ono čega se sećate pročitanog. Jer ako ne možete nijedne rečenice da se setite, odnosno nijednu rečenicu da zapišete o tome šta ste pročitali, dakle to ne mogu da kažem da je bilo useless completely, da je completely bilo beskorisno, ali što se tiče engleskog jeste. Dakle, vraćajte se na taj jedan isti tekst i čitajte ga koliko god je puta potrebno, dok ne budete u stanju da na belom papiru, na kompjuteru napišete 5, 6, 7 preciznih rečenica o tome šta ste pročitali. Dakle, to nek vam bude cilj uvek kad nešto radite, kad je u pitanju jezik. I evo sada, znači imamo tih 20 rečenica, imamo 40 do duše, dakle klip je iz 2 dela. Dakle, prvo radimo sa prvih 20 rečenica, ja ih čitam, pomalo objašnjavam. Dakle, koncentrišite se na svaku posebno, zato što ćete u narednom delu trebati, znači, bit će potrebno da se setite nekih detalja da biste popunili, da biste napravili i te precizne rečenice. Hajde da vidimo kako će da funkcioniše. Number 1. Why did this happen? Why did this happen? Dakle, zašto se ovo dogodilo? Why did this happen? Postavljate pitanje u engleskom. Dakle, uvek se zapitajte da li imam broj 1, da li imam broj 2 i da li imam broj 3. 1, 2, 3. 1 pomoćni glagol, 2 subjekat, 3 glavni glagol. Dogodilo, dakle u prošlosti, pomoćni glagol did, subjekat ovo, this i glavni glagol happen. Why did this happen? Number 2. Don't do that. Don't do that. Nemoj to da radiš. Dakle, kad koristimo taj negativni imperativ, da kažemo nemoj, pa šta god, znači koristimo don't plus običan glagol. Don't go, don't sleep, don't eat, don't do that. Nemoj to da radiš, don't do that. I'm free tonight. I'm free tonight. I'm free tonight. Nemam obaveza, slobodan sam večeras. I'm free tonight. Are you free tonight? Are you free tonight? Yes, I'm free. Number 4. Does he drive too fast? Does he drive too fast? Dakle, ovdje imamo ovo 1, 2, 3. Znači, u pitanju je upitna rečenica. Dakle, 1 je uvek pomoćni glagol, 2 je subjekat, 3 je glavni glagol. Does he drive too fast? What do you think? Does he drive too fast? Yeah, he sometimes drives too fast. Yes, he sometimes drives too fast. Number 5. Is he still in hospital? Is he still in hospital? Da li je on još uvek u bolnici? Is he still in hospital? Dakle, ovdje imamo pitanje sa glagolom biti. On je. Yes, he is. He is still in hospital. A pitali smo inverzijom. Is he still in hospital? What do you think? Number 6. Why did you buy her flowers? Zašto si joj kupio cvijeće? Why did you buy her flowers? Dakle, prošlo vrijeme. Why did? Subjekat. You i glagol buy. Običan infinitiv glagol. Why did you buy her flowers? I bought her flowers because it's her birthday today. Or I bought her flowers because I wanted to. Sam želeo. Dakle, u odgovoru imamo I bought her flowers. Ali u pitanju why did you buy her flowers? She was dressed in white. She was dressed in white. Bila je obučena u belom. Dakle, she was, ona je bila. I ovdje ovo dressed posmatramo kao pridev. Obučena. She was dressed. I love her. Do you love her? Yes, I love her. I have absolute trust in him. Imam apsolutno povjerenje u njega. I have absolute trust in him. He came to my office yesterday. He came to my office yesterday. So, when did he come to your office? When did he come to your office? He came to my office yesterday. Prošlo vrijeme, he came. You look much better now than yesterday. You look much better. You look much better than yesterday. Izgledaš mnogo bolje nego juče. So, you didn't look well yesterday, but today you look much better. When I came home, he was already sleeping. When I came home, prošlo vrijeme, he was sleeping. Dakle, ovdje još jedno prošlo vrijeme, ali past continuous tense. So, kraća, duža radnja. Odnosno, nešto što je počelo u prošlosti i dalje je trajalo u prošlosti u nekom trenutku. U ovom trenutku kad smo mi došli. Dakle, on je počeo da spava. And then when I came home, u jednom trenutku, he was sleeping. He was still sleeping. What was he doing when you came home? He was sleeping. I had to show my ticket at the door. I had to show my ticket at the door. I had to. Dakle, have to, morati. Moram sam da pokažem kartu. I had to show my ticket at the door. He listened to music in his room. Slušao je muziku. Znači, prošlo vrijeme. He listened to music in his room. You can go if you want to. You can go if you want to. Možeš da ideš ako želiš. You can go if you want to go. It's clear what must be done. It is clear what must be done. Jasno je šta mora biti urađeno. Šta moramo da uradimo, odnosno šta mora biti urađeno. It's clear what must be done. He failed due to lack of money. He failed, prošlo vrijeme, znači nije uspeo. He failed due to, because of lack of money. Lack, nedostatak. So why did he fail? Why didn't he succeed? Well, he failed because he didn't have enough money. He failed due to lack of money. She asked him for some money. Pitala, odnosno zamolila ga je da joj da nešto novca. She asked him for some money. So she wanted to borrow some money from him. Okay. So now the same sentences, iste rečenice. Zašto se ovo dogodilo? Kako smo rekli? Why did this happen? Why did this happen? Zašto se dogodilo? Nemoj to da radiš. Don't do that. Nemoj to da radiš. Večeras sam slobodan. I'm free tonight. I am free tonight. Da li on vozi suviše brzo? Does he drive too fast? Da li je on još uvijek u bolnici? Is he still in hospital? Još uvijek still in hospital. Zašto si joj kupio cveće? Why did you buy her flowers? Bila je obučena u belo. She was dressed in white. Volim je. I love her. Imam apsolutno poverenje u njega. I have absolute trust in him. I have absolute trust in him. Došao je u moju kancelariju juče. He came to my office yesterday. He came to my office yesterday. Izgledaš mnogo bolje nego juče. You look much better than yesterday. You look much better than yesterday. Kad sam došao kući, on je spavao. When I came home, he was, on je već spavao. He was already sleeping, past continuous. When I came home, past simple, he was already sleeping. He was already sleeping. Morao sam da pokažem kartu na vratima, na ulazu. I had to show my ticket at the door ili at the entrance, možda na ulazu. I had to show my ticket at the entrance. Slušao je muziku u svojoj sobi. He listened to music in his room. He listened to music in his room. Možeš da ideš ako želiš. You can go if you want to. You can go if you want to. You don't need to stay here if you don't want to stay here. Jasno je šta moramo da uradimo. It is clear šta mora biti urađeno. What must be done. It's clear what must be done. Nije uspeo zbog nedostatka novca. Znači nije uspeo jedan glagol. He failed. He failed due to lack of money. He failed due to lack of money. Zamolila ga je za nešto novca. She asked him for some money. She asked him for some money. Ok. Idemo dalje. We won't compete. We will just play for fun. That's the next sentence. The next sentence. We won't compete. We will just play for fun. Dakle, u rečenici u buduće vrijeme. Samo u prvo je odrično. We will not compete. Nećemo se takmičiti. We will not. We won't compete. And then, we will just play for fun. Igrat ćemo zabave radi. We will just play for fun. I'd like you to translate this book into English. I'd like you to translate this book into English. I would like you. Znači, ja bih želeo da ti... I would like you to translate this book into English. Volio bih da prevedeš ovu knjigu na engleski. The train made just a brief stop. The train made a brief stop. Dakle, voz je samo stao nakratko. To make a brief stop. Brief, kratko. You have no sense of direction. You have no sense of direction. Znači, ne znaš gde je istok, gde je zapad, gde je levo, gde je desno. You have no sense of direction. I'm not getting involved. I'm not getting involved in this. Znači, to get involved in something, znači umešati se u nešto, uzeti učešće u nešto. So, I'm not getting involved. I'm not getting involved. It's none of my business. To se mene ne tiče. It is none of my business. I'm not getting involved. I wish the rain would stop. Volio bih da kiša prestane. So it's raining right now. And I said, I wish the rain would stop. I'm waiting for a friend I am waiting for a friend. Čekam prijatelja. I'm waiting for a friend. A tear ran down her cheek. So she was crying. A tear ran down her cheek. So to run, trčati, ali to run down her cheek, znači tekla niz obraz. A tear ran down her cheek. He couldn't get that job. Nije mogao da dobije taj posao. He couldn't get that job. He was not skilled enough. He didn't apply maybe for the job, or he wasn't skilled enough and he couldn't get the job. He wasn't good enough. No one told me that he had failed. I didn't know. He failed. Really, no one told me that he had failed. Znači, niko mi nije rekao da nije uspeo. No one told me, past simple, that he previously had failed. Da nije uspeo. There's very little we can do now. There's very little we can do now. Ne možemo mnogo toga da uradimo sada. There is very little we can do now. She said something to him. Rekla mu je nešto. She said something to him. I have a question for you. Imam pitanje za tebe. I have a question for you. I haven't looked at it yet. Have you looked at my report? No, I haven't looked at it yet. Još uvijek ga nisam pogledao. Present perfect. What should I do to stop hiccups? What should I do to stop hiccups? Što treba da uradim da prestanem da štucam? Do you think we should have dinner first? Do you think we should have dinner first? Da li misliš da prvo treba da večeramo? The weather is becoming cooler. Postaje hladnije. The weather is becoming cooler. Where did you work before? Where did you work before? Gde si pre radio? Thanks for coming over tonight. Thanks for coming over tonight. Hvala što si svratio. To come over. Svratiti. Thanks for coming over, and I feel like another person. I feel like another person. Osjećam se kao druga osoba. I feel like another person. Okay, so let's see. Nećemo se takmičiti, igrat ćemo samo zabave radi. We won't compete. We will just play for fun. We won't compete. We will just play for fun. Ja voleo bih da prevedeš ovu knjigu na engleski. So, I'd like you to translate this book into English. I would like you to translate this book into English. Voz je stao na kratko. The train made a brief stop. The train made a brief stop. Nemaš smisla za orijentaciju. You have no sense of direction. You have no sense of direction. Ne mešam se. I'm not getting involved. I'm not getting involved in this. Volio bih da kiša prestane. I wish the rain would stop. It's raining, but I wish the rain would stop. Čekam prijatelja. I'm waiting for a friend. I'm waiting for a friend. Suza je klizila niz obraz. A tear ran niz down her obraz. Cheek. A tear ran down her cheek. Nije mogao da nađe posao. He could not da dobije taj posao. Get that job. He couldn't find a job. Nije mogao da nađe. He couldn't get a job. Nije mogao da dobije taj posao. Niko mi nije rekao da on nije uspeo. No one told me that he had failed. No one told me that he had failed. Nema mnogo šta što možemo da uradimo od sada. There is very little we can do now. There is very little we can do now. Rekla mu je nešto. She said something to him. She said something to him. Imam pitanje za tebe. I have a question for you. I have a question for you. Još uvijek nisam pogledao. I haven't looked at it yet. I haven't looked at it yet. Šta treba da uradim da prestanem da štucam? What should I do to stop hiccups? What should I do to stop hiccups? Misliš da bi prvo trebalo da večeramo? Do you think we should have dinner first? Do you think we should have dinner first? Postaje hladnije. Vreme. The weather is becoming colder ili cooler. The weather is becoming cooler. Gde si pre radio? Where did you work before? Where did you work before? Hvala što si svratio večeras. Thanks for coming over tonight. Thanks for coming over tonight. Osjećam se kao druga osoba. I feel like another person. I feel like another person. So I hope you feel like another person. Now, nam se svi osjećate kao druga osoba. Ste naučili nešto iz ovog videa, pa se vidimo u narednom. Goodbye.